Welcome to the big picture where we help you see, think, and act big. I'm Dave, and this I think is the second time I've hosted an interview alone. But I'm here in this beautiful island called Siargao in the Philippines, and I have here a wonderful guest that I'll introduce to you in a bit. So this is episode 10, and if you check out the other episodes, we had a lot of interesting guests, but this is the first guest that I would interview outside of Cebu. So I'm so excited for this. So we have here Gaps Sabuero. Have I pronounced that correctly? Yeah, and I've read his bio. I follow him on Instagram, everywhere, in Facebook as well. Read his bio. He's like, I like how he, or the written part about him, where he like left Iligan with a pair or a few shorts or board shorts and a bare naked DSLR, and then just followed his passion for last 2 years or 3 years. And yeah, so I'm here to interview how this guy has made it here in Siargao, and he's been making names and noise here in Siargao. So, hello Gaps, how are you? It's great to have you. Yes, so I'd like to know more about, what's your story? What made you like got here in this path?
Um, so I was almost getting out of college, and then something major happened. My father died, and it was really heavy for me because it was just us in the country. He was the only family I have that's here, and then yeah, my mother and brother are in New York, so you know um yun, we were the only ones accompanying each other, and then yeah, basically we were
Okay.
tied. So yeah, when he died, I had lost motivation and stuff. So no, I never really liked school anyway. So he was the one who was keeping me in school. Like he wasn't the one like spending for it or anything. But I was doing school for him, basically,
Alright.
not for myself. So yeah, when he died, wala, it made me quit, and then got sad and depressed for like almost a year. And then of course my mom and brother came home, and during the funeral and the burial, but dealing with the whole thing, I was all alone because they needed to go back to
Yeah.
States. So yeah, maybe they stayed here for a month, I think, and then left. So yeah, yeah, it was a year of dealing with everything alone. So and then that was about the time that I needed to be somewhere else, because staying home in Iligan reminded me of everything, and then yeah, I need to go somewhere else. So
Mm.
yeah, I went back and forth from here to Siargao.
What enticed you to go here? Like,
I was yeah, I had friends that were here already,
Ah,
and
okay.
then yeah, I have been bodyboarding,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for quite some time in Iligan City, because we get like occasional waves there.
Alright.
During amihan season, yeah, maybe 4 months of the year we get waves, and then yeah, but those are wind chops, wind swell waves. So yeah, it's kind of not the real thing. Yeah, so that's why me and my friends from back home who surf also go here at least maybe thrice a year, every year.
Oh, that's
Yeah, at least, or as much as we can, we go here. So yeah, after my father's death, I think I went here once a month.
Oh.
I just had to go back to Ligan, and then fix some stuff, and then finally, yeah, I've been going here like once a month, staying here like 3 weeks a month, and then so why don't I move? So I
Yeah.
decided to move. So yun, yeah, I moved, and then with what you read in my bio, I just brought the the few stuff that I had because yeah, computer, camera.
So you've been like
Mm.
a photographer ever since, or was it
Yeah,
like a hobby?
it was a hobby. I've been taking, my mother bought a camera for the family, and no one really held it.
Oh, so it's like a heirloom, or
Yeah.
So it's like it wasn't like your choice. I mean, you saw it on your in the house and
Yeah. And then
got fond of it.
yeah,
That's interesting to
had
know
fun
about
with
that.
it.
So
But it was way before, like when we were younger. Maybe I was 19 at that time. No, no,
Oh.
it's not young already, but yeah, 19 when I started taking pictures, and then yeah, it was just for fun. And then I had friends who, about that time it was the hype of photography, I guess, of digital photography.
Yeah, I think
So,
that was year. What year was that? Like
I forgot already.
4 years ago,
Yeah,
right?
no,
Like people ever.
maybe maybe
7 years ago,
Mm,
right?
8.
2009, 2008. So like a lot of people were like buying DSLRs, and everyone's calling themselves photographers.
Yeah.
But right now, like most or 80% of them are not really using it anymore, or perhaps not doing that. But it goes to show that something in photography made it stick to you. So
Yeah.
so yeah. So why did you decide so you're focused on the surfing lifestyle?
Mm.
So what made you decide to go for that?
Well, I'm just lucky that I get to take pictures of what I love.
Oh yes.
Yeah,
yes.
and it's not just taking pictures that I love. I love, the ocean, and
Yeah.
then bodyboarding, getting barreled and stuff. So yeah, it's really a blessing to take pictures of what you actually love. Also, I mean, I love both. So I just ended up doing photography for surfing. So
Oh.
yeah,
But at first you were not like aiming at that as a photographer. What were you shooting at? Like
before landscapes with friends, street, those.
street photography.
Yeah, street in vegan. Then I grew up in a punk rock and skate scene in vegan. So been taking pictures of shows, some gigs we had there, and then skateboarding and landscape, street, everything.
So I'm really curious about this. Like when was like what you consider as the big break for you? When did that happen?
Big break. A lot of people who know me might think that I was when I won when I got to the top 55 of RedBull Illume.
Yeah.
It's an international action sports photography contest, and then
I saw you've been featured in magazines as well.
yeah. It was big because I almost went to the US for the awarding for that one, but I got refused
Oh, the visa?
the visa twice.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, so because I had no money in my bank, and then I think the embassy,
Yeah.
the embassy is, they weren't really convinced.
Okay.
When I went there for the interview, maybe because of how I looked. I had long hair, and then
No, don't think about that.
dark skin, and then who's this guy, and then so I got refused my visa twice, so I never really got to go to the awarding. So
But that was really big, right?
my mom and brother went there for me.
Okay, cool.
And also the Red Bull guy here, EJ, he went there to collect stuff, and then it was really it would have been good if I went there, but
Yeah.
maybe next time.
Yeah, so so photography, so is this something like you do for a living, right? Like,
I try to.
but
Yeah.
so this is like your main source of income, if I may
Right
ask?
now, yeah.
That's
Right
awesome, right? So this is really interesting because what like our audience, like the fellow Filipinos out there, or like they've been told since birth to like go outside the country to work,
Yeah.
earn money or whatever, like be an OFW, even taking jobs like be a house aide, right?
Mm.
But you are here in this beautiful, like I love Siargao, it's awesome, and you're doing what you love. And what made it that way? Like I'm curious, how are you able to like? Can you share to me
Yeah.
something about the financial,
Uh,
about how it
well,
works?
well, at first, when I went here in Siargao, I don't know if you've heard the story of how I got my gear, right?
No, I don't.
Like,
You might want to share that.
yeah, so this is a big part of that story. Yeah, so I went here with a GoPro and then started taking pictures in Cloud9, and then, make the long story short, yeah, I uploaded some pictures on Instagram, and then Ben Plummer, an Australian who's been taking pictures here also, he saw it, and then he had this old water housing for a Nikon camera, so yeah, he just decided to, give it to me.
Wow.
Because I couldn't use it anymore. Because yeah, it's old and then it needed repairs. So yeah, he called me and then went to his home and got it. And then,
So that's like the first thing you got, like a
Yeah.
waterproof camera.
yeah, and I couldn't afford it. Of course, I was broke. I had no job. And yeah. So after that, Ben Plummer, they were opening Shaka that time.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they own Shaka.
Yeah, they own Shaka. So what happened was, we got together and talked about it, and then they got me to watch the shop and take pictures also off of the shop, like make the shop an office for us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I've noticed that.
Yeah, because Jeffrey White, the owners of Shaka, Jeffrey White, Ben Plummer, and Yaku, they also take pictures. So what happened was, I was a sort of taking pictures for them and then organizing stuff because they also take pictures. So I was sort of watching everything, watching the shop and watching the picture business.
Yeah, picture business. So.
Yeah, because we were selling prints and stuff and selling prints to resorts and taking pictures of tourists basically. Like,
Yeah. I've noticed that. So that's how basically like the business or like your photography service works, right? So
that's how it started. Because there's lots of traveling surfers here, right? And, yeah, they would want pictures, so we get hired like hourly.
wow,
Yeah,
awesome.
per hour.
And that's dollar rate. Or do you charge dollar rate? Or?
Just a few, not really.
All right. Okay.
No one really, no one really actually wants to pay for pictures.
Oh, really?
Like
Is that what you?
the general public.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like,
Maybe Filipinos, but
Yeah,
I do know that like
they would.
yeah, in the outside they like wedding photographers. Really.
Yeah. Mhm.
Maybe you could like learn from those guys and
Yeah.
formulate a plan depending on the clientele as well, right?
Yeah.
So that's interesting. So you just got the equipments from when you were starting from this guy. So
Yeah.
all of those links like Shaka, the guy you mentioned, I will put that in the show notes on our website. You could go to the bigpicture.ph/episode 10. So to check out all of those links and also how to find more about Gaps. But I do have a lot more, a couple more questions for you. So like so you've been like having this brand already, like you have Gap Sabuero. Like if you were to ask, or if you were like to ask a photographer in Siargao, it's like it's your name that comes out. So like
Thank
what?
you.
So what do like? How do you see yourself? Like is this something that you'll do for the rest of your life, or what's next for you?
Yeah. Hopefully, because well, what's happening right now is I don't really take pictures of tourists anymore.
Yeah.
Because I would want to, because it's also good source of income, but
Yeah.
I wish I had more time, because
So you're doing something else now, or?
yeah, because recently after the RedBull thing, I've been like getting hired for movies and stuff. And then
Awesome.
yeah, it's
So
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think I've seen you in
Mm.
with guys like Jericho Rosales. Were you
Mm.
part of that?
Yeah,
or?
yeah. I was shooting the surfing for them.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Was
And
that a
then-
video shoot
Yeah,
or
video.
awesome?
Yeah, and
So
like,
you're gonna be part like of the production team
yeah,
now.
yeah.
All right. So
Was I? Yeah, I think I was.
you should be mentioned in the film, right?
I think I was.
So watch out for that film. I think
Yeah.
a major film's coming
Mm,
out,
mm.
all about Siargao and
Mm.
the hot ladies here and surfing, of course. So
Yeah,
so
so
that yeah,
that
continue.
was the direction. Well, you know, that's the direction I'm in right now. Like ads and stuff, because
Ads
yeah,
like
some, you know,
online ads.
like Cebu Pacific
Advertisements.
ads,
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Like the production people are actually wanting some water shots, and then
Yeah.
yeah,
that's
I,
really
I
cool.
happen to have those, so and I
Alright.
happen to have the equipment and the know-how to do that. So I've been like, yeah, I had a few jobs from them, and then it's good money.
Yeah.
Basically, and yeah, all the money I get anyway is being spent on like better equipment
Yeah.
and at rent. I'm really lucky to getting to pay rent out of this. So
Oh yeah.
and then yeah, of course, personal projects. It's all these jobs, they're important, right? I mean, I do my best to perform for these people, but everything everything I get out of it will be for my personal projects. And
Yeah.
um,
Mind sharing something about it?
um, yeah, I'm planning to make a book.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a coffee table book of surfing, basically. I don't know. I think it's gonna be the first one by a Filipino. If it's
Oh, man.
if it's not the first one,
At least.
at least it's the first one by a Filipino. Even
Yeah,
if
sure.
someone else makes another one, because I'm really slow doing these things. Because
Don't worry. maybe telling it in front of our audience would make you do it
make
for,
things
for you.
faster. Yeah, because
Yeah.
so in the process of laying out everything, like the pictures, collecting pictures, and then I have friends also who are writing stuff for me for the
Oh, yeah.
so it's gonna be cool because hopefully it's it's a different type of it's not gonna be the same as the other ones that have come out, but yeah, I try my best to make it different.
Awesome.
Coffee table book. And yeah, I'm on the talks right now of making. Yeah, I'm collecting stuff. I'm filming stuff for a full-length surf film.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a. It's not
It's like a documentary, perhaps, or.
No. It's a surf film. It's different.
Oh, okay.
Because it has a bit of, talking parts, I guess. But yeah, surf film. So
So those are like the big projects you got.
yeah, those are bigger than I consider it.
Yeah.
I consider those things as bigger than whatever jobs I will be getting. Because
It's really
yeah,
good
like
point.
I'm trying to think more of doing this for something else.
Yeah.
For not for myself. Because this book I'm doing not for myself. The surf film I'm doing not for myself. So yeah.
Okay, so Gaps, thank you for sharing those stories and wonderful insights to our audience and to me personally. So I do have like just a minor question about how's this all about in the financial state? Is it how is it like becoming a photographer in the Philippines or in here in Siargao? What's it like? Like, are you able to? You mentioned you pay your rent.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Can you like get into a bit of detail about like is this something lucrative or something that people would want to do?
I do not recommend it. No, really. I'm not really, smart about these things. It's not saying, I don't really see it as there's a system or, I've just been lucky to be, getting those jobs, and then, I guess you have to, you know, even a slight window of opportunity, you have to grab it and then, or make yourself available for opportunity. Yeah, because I wasn't really one of the first guys who started a Filipino who started doing this. There's lots of guys before me, but it just so happens that I'm here.
You want to
Siargao.
stick to it, right?
Yeah,
Stuck to
yeah,
it.
stuck to it. And then, yeah, like Steve-O, he was here
Yeah.
about a few weeks ago, and I wanted to take pictures of him. So yeah, I just went to the resort, and then asked him, showed him my work. That's it. Talked to him. So no, it's not really. No, it's not really about grabbing it.
It's,
I went there for myself
yeah.
because I was a big fan. I am a big fan still, and then yeah, I want pictures of him.
On a portfolio or something.
No, not about portfolio. Like it's a checklist, I guess, a bucket
Yeah.
list, I guess. So, yeah, that's all I wanted. I didn't see it as an opportunity actually. Like it was just for myself,
Yeah.
and I couldn't do anything with those pictures anyway. So yeah, it's not about doing it for the money. I guess it's doing it for fulfillment, and the money will come.
Oh,
I think.
but
Oh.
can you say that the money did come to you on your end?
Well, right now I'm paying rent.
Yeah.
I can afford food and buy new equipment, I guess.
Yeah, which are very
Mhm.
expensive.
When they're
Mind
when it gets broken, I can replace them. I couldn't afford travel yet, like some other places. It doesn't make sense for me right now because I'm saving up for equipment. Maybe
Once
some-
you get like
yeah,
all of those
yeah.
settled up.
Yeah, but it's not really, you don't get projects every time.
Mhm.
So it's not really. I mean, me, I don't have anything else, so I have to be creative in
Oh yeah.
making a living out of this. That's why I have to make a book,
Oh yes.
right? I have to like um, you know make my own films, and then I have to be smart of what I'm going to do with this. So yeah, it's about maybe basically being creative with what you have because yeah, you can take the shots, you get the shots, but what are you gonna do with those shots? So yeah, taking pictures is not about taking pictures. It's only like maybe 20% of it, and 80% of it, it's what you do with the pictures.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
quotable one from you. so,
Yeah.
so thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
So so well, basically, what I'm trying to say here to everyone that it's not an easy path, obviously,
Nah.
but when you like follow your passion, actually the money will come. I mean,
Yeah.
we worry a lot about money where it come. Unless you're like
Mm.
you're providing to someone like a family.
Um,
Gaps here is a single guy.
Yeah, yeah, I'm single.
Single,
Yeah,
literally, but
yeah,
not married.
yeah.
So that's not non-providing, but yeah.
Yeah,
so
not
so for
providing.
those who are like at their age, their prime, I think that it's a good thing that
Mm.
you could follow your passion and it's okay to do that and
Take risks.
yeah
I guess.
take risks. So I'm just gonna wrap everything up with the interview. So what I learned from this is that it's like you can actually like go to a place and like renew yourself from all of the hard pain or whatever that happened to you. You could actually go to somewhere that you could do what you truly love and make a like a and not what you call this like something out of it
Yeah.
and that leap would actually could lead to a lot more adventure which I've noticed from this guy. So we now move on to our lightning round. We call it the lightning round. So just like quick questions you could answer like like a snap.
Yeah. All right.
So
I can do this.
Gaps, what makes you wake up in the morning?
Life.
Life.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. What or who inspires you?
Um, everyone in Siargao Island. Surfers,
Oh.
you know, expats, tourists, friends, close friends, family, surfers.
Yeah, by that. So yeah, Gaps. We have like when we started this podcast, we were thinking of the OFWs, overseas workers who work hard for their family, or who are forced to go there
Yeah.
to work, and also for those who are stuck in a job, 9 to 5 job, or like very like unhappy about
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Mm.
So could you share like a message or a tip for them?
Tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to get by, right? You have to make money to survive, but you have to be smart about things, and it's just don't get stuck with that. Like there's more. So yeah, whatever you're in right now, like a 9 to 5 job, it has to be for something else.
Yeah.
Of course, it has to be for family, but it's just a means.
Exactly.
And then yeah, whatever it is you're doing it for, it's not gonna work if you only do it for yourself.
Okay.
I think yeah, you have to do it for something, a cause maybe, for people, because you get more strength.
Yeah.
You get more strength doing it, not only for yourself. That's it.
All right. Really good tip for everyone there. So, last and the most difficult question, Gaps.
Ah.
Where can people find out about you? Where can people find out about you?
Oh, okay. I mostly upload stuff on Instagram right now. I have a website which I barely update. And then Instagram, it's instagram.com/Sabuero. How do I say it right now?
Yeah, you could spell it out.
Yeah.
/Gaps.
Sabuero, GAPSSABUERO.
Okay,
I think.
cool.
Yeah. At Sabuero.
Yeah, so you could check that out. Where else can we find you? Like projects that you want to share like, online, or you might want to share about the RedBull thing. Where can we find it?
Everything's on my website. Like,
All right, cool.
Stuff you can read about me on my website, gapsabuero.com, GAPSSABUERO.com, and I recently started a Vimeo channel because
I've seen
doing
the video.
video now, right? So I think it's vimeo.com/gapsabuero. Is that how
Right.
Vimeo links that?
Don't worry, we will add those links to our show notes page. It's the bigpicture.ph/episode 10. So, do you have anything else to add, Gaps?
Me? Add?
Last words or anything?
Yeah, maybe I just really wanted to stress out that whatever you do, if you just do it for yourself, it's just not gonna work.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have something higher.
Yeah, some higher purpose. Yeah, you can't do stuff for vanity, for money. No.
Gosh, that's so true.
No. Just do it for people. Do it for a cause. So that's it.
All right. So you heard it first from Gaps. So thank you for listening to this episode. This was so powerful. I learned a lot of things, and it's so inspiring as well to hear it from the guy himself. So so don't forget to check out our page. So visit us at thebigpicture.ph and /thebigpicture on Facebook. And so see you next time, and hopefully I could interview another guy here in Siargao. And if you've noticed, I have this car. Don't drive while you drink, especially in a motorcycle. So, and that's it for us guys. Thank you for listening, and always see, think, and act big. Ciao.